Tackle Junkies, what's going on, fellas? If you guys are looking for a lighter weight reel that can do it all, finesse fishing, power fishing, stay tuned for this review. Alright guys, before we dive into the video, guys and ladies, I do appreciate the women followers as well. But before we dive into the video, I do want to thank you guys for clicking on the video. I really appreciate the support, all the thumbs up and the comments and all that. As far as videos getting pushed on YouTube, some of that is based on the interaction between us. So again, I do appreciate all the thumbs up, all the comments. I try and respond to every comment down below, so I do really appreciate that. But again, if you're a new subscriber, I do appreciate you guys, checking out the channel. If you haven't hit that little bell next to the subscribe button, hit that. That way you get notified every time I pump out a new video. If you're an OG subscriber, I really do appreciate you guys hanging with me, trying to get some things lined up to possibly do this full time. If you guys would like to see me be a full-time YouTuber, which means more and more content for you guys, let me know down below. Again, I'm trying to get some things worked out. You'll know about some of that here really soon. Again, I just want to thank you guys for clicking on the video. So enough chit-chatting here. Let's get into the reel review. Now, I was actually spooling up some reels today, and it hit me that I never reviewed the Helios TCS reel that I've used for like the last 3-4 years. I talk about it all the time, but I never really did a review on it. So we're gonna pull that one out and talk about it today. Now, a lot of you guys asked me, really, why did I stop using some of the Daiwa reels and use this reel? Now, again, when I do reel reviews, I've done a few, which I'll link down below if you guys haven't checked them out. But I want them more to be like the fisherman perspective. I'm not really wanting to go over specs and all that. That's all that stuff that you can look up online, look on the box and all that. You don't need me to tell you that. I want to tell you how the reel performed and really why I choose this reel over others. And the easiest way to do that is really to talk about why I stopped using some of the Daiwa reels. I have nothing against Daiwa. Daiwa makes a killer reel. But really, the reason behind it, when I was using Daiwa reels, 3-4 years ago, however long it's been, it seemed like you had to use different reels for different applications and all that. And really, the weight of the reels would really throw you off from one to the other. If you were throwing something more finesse, then if you went to something, heavier, like flipping or whatever, the weight from the combos would really throw me off. Okay, so I started using, or trying out I should say, the TCS reels. Just because I was using the Okuma TCS rods, I wanted to try the reels. Obviously they matched, look really cool and all that. But as far as performance goes, as soon as I put them on, obviously the combo just felt like it balanced much better than the reels that I was using previously. But really what stood out to me the most was this reel. It's a lighter reel, it's really compact, it's really small in size. But this little reel, guys, it's a workhorse. I didn't find anything, or still to this day, I haven't found anything that it can't handle. If I want to put on here 8 or 10 pound test fluorocarbon, throw a little 1/8 ounce jigs, as long as I'm using the right rod, I can do it. If I want to put on, 20 pound test fluorocarbon, 50 pound braid, flip and pitch with it, it can do it. It's just a good all-around reel. Again, it balanced really well on the rods, and I couldn't find anything that it couldn't do. And you guys heard me say before, I've never looked at specs of the reels. I never paid attention to weight and all that. It wasn't until I started using these reels to where it really hit me that the weight of the reel does play a role in how comfortable the combo feels, the sensitivity and all that. And again, it was this reel that really stood out to me, as I was fishing. And again, like I said, some of the tools that I was using before, a lot of those were heavier than some of the the SV reels that I was using. Again, going back and forth would really throw me off. And again, you had to use different reels just because the Tattulas didn't really handle lighter baits really well. Again, you had to go to different reels for one thing or the other. Again, this reel did it all. I fell in love with it. Again, it matched all my combos, obviously, just because they're all Okuma stuff. But again, it would do whatever I want. And the main thing was, no matter which combo I picked up, they all felt the same. It didn't matter if there was 10 pound test on there or 20 pound test. The weight of the combo didn't vary, and it didn't throw me off throughout the day. That's really what separated this reel from all the other ones that I was using. And I mean, it really is a killer reel. I mean, it's aluminum frame, side plate, spool. Even the gearing is aluminum in this reel. It's only like a little over 6 ounces, so it's a lightweight reel, which it is kind of pricey, $200. But if you compare prices to other reels in that weight range, I should say, they're much more expensive. So that's another reason this reel really stands out. It's cheaper for what you get as far as weight goes, components, and overall, guys, it really is a killer reel. I mean, it's got EVA foam grips on it. The braking is really nice. It's a little dial that you turn on there, very similar to what's on like the 13 fishing reels. But even the side plate, you don't have to pop any pins or buttons like that. You just simply turn it down, it pops right off. So that's nice as well. It does not have a clicking tension knob, which you guys have heard me say in the past. That's not a deal breaker for me. I'd almost prefer not to have one, as you know, I can just fine tune it however I want. Sometimes when you hear that click, you're more looking for the click and really not the sweet spot. And like I said, overall, guys, I got really nothing negative to say about the reel. It really is an awesome reel. It's very compact. It's almost going to feel to you like a finesse reel. Really fits the hand really well. I mean, again, my hand it's pretty good size. You can see, I mean, I almost cover the entire reel. It's a smaller reel, but it really does pack a punch. Again, finesse stuff, heavy cover type stuff. There's nothing that it can't do. So guys, again, I don't really want to go over specs and all that. I mean, that's pretty much, you know, my thoughts on the reel. Comes in a 6.6, I believe a 7.3 and an 8.1. So a variety of gear ratios as well. Now, I believe, well, I don't know for sure. I'd imagine this reel eventually will get phased out. They just came out with the Helios SX, which I was spooling some of those up today. And now that Scott Martin's not with Okuma anymore, I imagine they're going to come out with something different. Or maybe the SX is what's replacing this one, and maybe they'll just discontinue this one altogether. I really don't know. Again, it's a $200 reel. The SX, I believe, is $220, which I'm really looking forward to trying those out this season. Again, I just spooled up a few of them today, which really made me think about, you know, we're doing this reel review. But guys, if you are in the market for one of these, maybe keep a lookout. Maybe the price will drop on them. Again, they are $200. But I do believe from time to time, Tackle Warehouse has a pretty good sale on them. And I know the last time they had a sale, I was getting a lot of questions from you guys about the reel. Some of you guys wanted to purchase them, which a lot of you did because you sent me pictures and all that. So I'm more than positive that you are happy with the reel. Again, it is a workhorse. I really couldn't think of anything really negative to say about it. I mean, it really is a good all-around reel. So again, I did mention that it does not have a clicking tension knob. It does have clicking star drag. But all in all, guys, it really is a killer reel. Right here, it does hold a 12-pound test, 130 yards. But anyways, guys, that is my review on the Helios TCS Reel from Okuma. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash the thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you guys on the next one.